What's going on, guys? In this video, we will talk about how to start a jewelry business if you're on a budget. We will talk about how to get your jewelry manufactured if you don't have any equipment and if you don't live near a diamond district. We will also talk about different mistakes you should avoid when you're first starting out and much more. Let's not waste any time and get right into it. Alright guys, so before we begin, make sure you check out the original how to start a jewelry business video. This video basically breaks down everything that you need to know about the jewelry business. Also, I made a playlist of all the jewelry videos, so be sure to check them out. These videos will give you all of the info that you need to start. Alright guys, so basically just so you understand, anybody can get into the jewelry business. You don't need any kind of special education, you don't need any special licenses, and you don't need a lot of money. You would simply find the jewelry district in your city, and you would get all your jewelry manufactured there. Let me explain to you guys how jewelry is made. The first step is getting somebody to design your jewelry file for you. You will then use a 3D printer and castable resin and print the 3D wax. This printer costs around $200. You will then select the gold carat, 10 carat, 14 carat, or 18 karat gold, and you will cast your wax into gold. After the piece is casted, it's going to look raw, it's not going to be shiny, so you will need to find a bench jeweler who's going to file it down and polish the piece. So this piece right here has a gallery, which is the back piece, so you will have to weld it together using a laser machine. After the piece is welded together, there will be a final polishing and the piece will be finished. So as you guys can see, making jewelry is a pretty simple process. You will just need to find a different person that does each step. If you guys watch my videos, you should already be familiar with this process. You can also buy a bunch of equipment, hire people, and make your own jewelry yourself. So in this video, what I want to focus on is the people that don't live near Diamond District and don't want to deal with the manufacturing process. And so the way to do that is by finding a manufacturer in China on Alibaba and having your jewelry manufactured that way. Now, when you have your jewelry manufactured overseas, you're not going to be making gold jewelry, you will only be making silver jewelry. So in this video, I want to focus on how to make silver jewelry. Before we get into all of that, first let's talk about how to make silver jewelry if you're making it in the jewelry district. So as you guys know, when you're casting gold, you will be paying $1.50 above the spot price of gold for each gram. That means if 14 karat gold costs $33 today, you will be paying $34.50 for each gram casted. So if your piece weighs 10 grams, that means you paid $330 for the gold price and $15 for labor. So the total you paid is $345. To cast silver, you should be paying approximately $1 over the spot price. So if silver costs 75 cents today, that means you should be paying $1.75 for each gram. Now with silver, you can negotiate the casting price if you're making a lot of pieces. So if you're getting a lot of work done, you can bring the labor cost all the way down to 50 cents a gram. So let's break down how much this piece costs to make. Alright guys, so if this piece right here weighs 5 grams and it costs us $1.75 for the silver and the casting, that means we're paying $8.75 to cast the piece, plus let's say another $10 for polishing and labor. So that means the piece will cost us around $18.75 to make. So when you're dealing with Chinese manufacturers, you should aim to get those same prices. We will talk about how to place orders in a second. So real quick, let's talk about silver. Pure silver is too soft to make jewelry with, so when you get it casted, it's going to be mixed with different alloys, and what you want to make is 925 sterling silver. This means that the piece will have 92.5% or more of pure silver. Silver jewelry can be plated in the same color as gold jewelry, so you can plate your silver in rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, or black rhodium. Now before you guys plate silver, first, you have to nickel plate it. A lot of times what happens when a customer purchases a silver plated piece, they test the piece and the piece does not check out. And that's because the piece has nickel in it. So make sure you know this and tell this to your customers when you start selling jewelry. Another way to test silver is by doing the sound test. So as you guys can see, silver sounds like this and plain metal sounds like this. When you guys start selling jewelry, whether it's gold or silver, you will have to buy one of these polishing cloths and clean the piece with this cloth prior to shipping to your customer. These are very cheap. You guys can buy these on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. Also, just so you guys know, silver turns black or tarnishes over time, so you guys can remove this tarnish with these cloths. Now, another technique that a lot of companies such as Chrome Hearts use is called tarnishing your silver. So a lot of companies like Chrome Hearts, they sell jewelry and the inside of the jewelry is black. So the way they do this is they put an outside layer of tarnish on the jewelry and then polish it off. It's a very simple process. You can also weld silver to real gold. So for example, this Rolex ring right here, the majority of it is silver and some parts are gold. If you guys make jewelry like this, you will have to have 2 stamps, one for the gold carat and one for the silver. A lot of times, it makes much more sense to sell silver jewelry instead of gold jewelry, especially when you're first starting out. If you guys look at a company such as Chrome Hearts, you'll see their margins are crazy, so a lot of money can be made selling silver jewelry. Also, selling silver pieces is much easier than selling gold pieces. It's much easier selling a piece of jewelry for $50 instead of $500. It's better to sell 10 pieces of jewelry and make $50 on each piece instead of selling 1 piece of jewelry and making $500 on it. When you guys first start out, I strongly suggest that you start selling on places such as Etsy and eBay. As you guys can see right here, there are people selling the exact same pieces of jewelry that I showed you guys in some of my other examples. As you guys can see, they're getting thousands of sales, and you guys can definitely do the same thing. Now, when you guys start selling your jewelry, first you have to have professional pictures. I see a lot of people making their own pictures and they're not professional, and that's something that's very important. You have to have high quality professional pictures. Also, it's very important to make a very short video of your piece of jewelry. I suggest that you guys buy one of these jewelry turntables and a photography box and make these videos. These are inexpensive, and again, you can buy these on Amazon. You can simply shoot these with a green background and then remove the background in any video editing program. Also, it's very important to have a real picture or video of somebody actually wearing your piece. When people buy jewelry, they envision themselves wearing the piece. It's a very psychological thing, so make sure you guys do this. And of course, when you guys first start selling on any of these platforms, reviews are very important. Get a couple of your friends to buy your pieces, give them back the money, and have them leave your reviews. Social proof is very important. Also, if you guys are selling pendants, I strongly suggest that you guys sell the chain with them. People want to make a quick purchase and be able to wear it right away. Most people don't want to spend time finding a chain. So if you guys do that, most people will choose your product over the competition. Now, another very important thing that you guys should have is a professional jewelry pouch and professional jewelry box. You guys can make these with your own company logo, and they're super cheap. I don't think that it's necessary to buy these on Alibaba. You guys can get these made for cheap in the US. The only thing that you guys will need is a PNG file of your logo and send that to the seller and you're good to go. Alright guys, let me show you how to get custom jewelry manufactured in China. So the first thing that you guys will do is register for a free Alibaba account. You guys will then type in custom silver jewelry into search, and you guys will see a bunch of results. You will select the manufacturers that have a lot of good reviews, and the next thing you will do is message 5 to 10 of them. It's very important to let them know that you're a professional company and that you're serious, so write a message similar to this one. And then you're going to copy and paste this message and send it to all the manufacturers. You guys will send the STL file of the 3D design. The prices the manufacturer gives you should be about the same or less than the prices that it will cost you to make it in the jewelry district. After you guys negotiate on the prices, the next thing you will do is get a sample. I suggest you guys get a sample from each manufacturer to compare the quality. Get a sample for each plating color. After you find a manufacturer that you like, the next thing you will do is place a 30% down payment for the order, and when the order is complete, usually in about 30 days, you will pay the remaining 70%. Only pay by credit card or by PayPal. The supplier will ship your shipment either by UPS, FedEx, or DHL, and it will take you no more than a week to receive. It's that simple. Now, a lot of you guys also ask me, should you patent your jewelry designs? And the answer is no. You should patent your designs only when you become a huge brand. Getting patents for designs is a long and expensive process, but when you guys become a huge brand and you guys are ready, you can simply go on LegalZoom.com and do it there. Brands such as Chrome Hearts do this, so if anybody tries to copy their designs, they're going to have a lawsuit. So that's how they protect their intellectual property. Again, this should only be done if you're a very niche brand, and this should only be done when you become a very large company. Alright guys, now I see a lot of people making the same mistakes when they're first starting out, and that's you guys starting out by making expensive pieces or pieces that have a lot of diamonds in them. You guys justify this by either making the pieces for yourself or because you want to start an Instagram page. This is a mistake and you guys should avoid this. If you guys want to start an Instagram page, all you have to do is go down to the jewelry district, record a bunch of 5 to 10 second videos of different jewelry pieces, and simply start posting on Instagram and building up your following. You guys can record 100 videos in one day and have enough content to post for a month. Just make a general Instagram page about custom jewelry, and then when you guys build up your following, rename it to your brand name, link your Shopify store, and start listing your products. Also, a lot of you guys ask me how to ice out sunglasses, and honestly, it's very easy. It's no different from any other piece of jewelry. You guys will pay $1.50 to set each stone, and whatever it costs you for labor plus diamonds, mark that up by at least double. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.